Okay, yes, Twitch does have this next game as an option. This is going to be Chromatic Conundrum. It looks like it's a puzzle game based on light and things like that, which if I like the idea, you probably, well, I don't know if you did. I played Luminatory a while back, which is another kind of light-based photon color combination puzzle sort of thing. Um, so we're gonna see what this Chromatic Conundrum game is. And let's see if OBS recognizes it. That's always important. That's always important. It'd also be nice if the game properly starts. I'm just staring at a black screen right now. Well... Oh, yes, there we go. All right, game has started. Is OBS going to grab it? Probably not. OBS. Game capture. Go to any full screen here. Can we get you? OBS? Nope. Capture specific window. Not escape from ever after. Chromatic Conundrum. There we go. And again, resizing. I don't get what's up with everything getting resized all the time. Anyway, this is just a cute little puzzle game from what I can tell. Kind of an escape room sort of thing. Alright, so I am in a room. There's a red gated door here. Looks like a red switch of some sort. We've got the camera showing red. I have to hold the mouse down to use it. I don't just click to pick it up. If I do that. And we're through the first one. That's gray. Why is that gray? Is that gray? Yeah, it's... I don't like it. Oh, alright, I have to hold it down. Which I don't like. Okay, so the gray is just that it's a darkened white. Because it's dark because there's no light shining on it, which makes sense. Alright, we've got blue, we have... Okay. Alright, let me get on this. Yeah. Straightforward enough. Alright, okay, so we need to get green up top. It's giving red at the moment. So we need to undo this. Which, fine, should be easy enough. Red is a component of yellow here. Oh, I see. Okay, clever. Can I wait? Yes. So now we do this. Let me take my green box here. Need to rotate it. It's facing the right direction. I don't like that that's how it works, but take that off. The green is now showing on that, so we go through. Alright, so we need all 3 colors showing on this. I'm sure we're going to use green. Oh, that's just a white, so if I undo this white, it's going to undo that piece of floor. Okay. Alright, so we move the green over here. We move this blue-green, I guess. Wait, is this white or is this blue-green? That looks kind of a blue-green, but that's showing white, which probably means yeah. It's giving us a 1, 2, 3 sort of thing. Do-do-do. Straightforward enough so far. Give me this, please. Please. Okay, thank you. And yes, that stays, which is good. Now we do that. I've already lost count of the... Ooh, okay, this already looks a bit more complicated. Got blue and red showing. That's fine. Right, this is the one that's actually shining red light. It's covered in blue. We need that. Alright, so now we need blue over there and red over there. Looks like we only have 1 box. It's showing both. I think that's what we need. Okay, hang on. Well, hang on. If we can get this to shine... Hang on. Let me use this as a replacement sort of thing. I think blue actually might have been the one I wanted to get first here. So if I now go and fetch blue, no. I should have gotten the blue first. I think. Oh. So now I can go across. Is there a way I can use this to hit both of these? I can't. Okay, I cannot hit both of these at the same time, unfortunately. So now if I try to do this... Oh, I've moved it. Did I just lock myself out of this level, though? Yeah, I might have. Can I jump? I cannot jump. I think I just locked myself out of this level. Okay, well, let's think about this while I'm stuck. So the thing is, we need both red and blue to make the first bridge. And then we need both red and blue to make the second bridge and cross over. I'm going to restart level here. Okay. So the thing is, we need to get 2 boxes into the middle area somehow. And it's not like we can see into the sides from where we are right here. Yeah. So how do we use... Okay, I mean, this is exampling some shadows for us. I don't know if that helps us any. All right, we'll do the obvious first. Is this and this. The fact that this one box is giving us both colors, I feel like hang on. How wide does this color thing get? Can I come all the way? Yes, it does get wide. That is awesome. All right, so note to self, use distance to your advantage whenever you can. Use distance to your advantage. Now you're thinking with lights. Complete level 6, achievement unlocked. All right, so what do we got here? We've got sloped path that moves this little platform and a gate over there. All right, so now we have to get several things in sequence. What else are we seeing here? So green and red both triggered double things. It's like if I just take this. I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, hang on. So that's open. Hang on a minute. So we need to undo green so that the platform comes over where we can walk on it. And then somehow redo green to take ourselves over while we are standing on said platform. I don't think we can make that run. Now, what is this for? Are we... I bet if red was on that platform, it would trigger something for us. Okay. Oh, whoa, wait, there was another... I didn't realize there was another platform there for green to be on. That's going to trigger it back and forth, isn't it? Yep. Interesting. We just put a machine together with that. Alright, so there's a green up there that triggers this, which is how we walk over to that. Oh, there's a new thing here. Ah. Line that up. Turn that on. Should get a way to go over here. That does that. We now need to reset the green block so that it actually hits the other way around. Like so. Do that. We get that. Alright, let's see. All we've got is a red beam to a platform. There's no light for us to interact with yet, so we just have to explore. So first, that does nothing. Makes sense. First, we do this. That gets that platform up. This brings this platform down. So that brings the platform down. We need to get the red block up. Okay. So we can do that. Angles. Okay. Ooh, we've got new colors to mix now. Alright, so the yellow is red and green. The magenta is red and blue. We've got a stacking effect we need to hit. Oh, okay. So we need to order what we're doing here. Well, let's do the pink first, because that opens the whatever. And then we turn everything else off? Alright, so we need magenta. Yeah, let's do magenta first. Magenta first means blue and red. Open the door. So we turn that off, turn that off, turn that on. Now, does the green actually trigger the other two? It doesn't. So we need the red on. Yes. All right. So this game is, I'm liking this game. It's straightforward enough. The puzzles are getting harder. All right, so we've got green, blue to open the final door. But we need green to move a platform up, red, blue to move a platform up, and I guess red to move a platform up. But we've only got one block to work with over here, but we need to get the red first for sure. So anything else we can work with. So there's the red. Coming all the way around. Don't need the green yet. We do want the red. Although, we can do that. Get them both. What are we looking at here? Blue, blue, blue. We need the magenta to run, so yes, this. Okay, so that thing in the corner that I'm doing, I'm going to need it later, but it's not what we need right now. What we need right now is this to get the third block. This is another red, it looks like. Hey, yeah, it's another red. So this red will go into this corner. Sad, move out of the way. Oh, hang on, what color blocks do we need? We need... Are there any of the lights that we're missing? Because we've got 3 lights that we need to activate 4 switches. So yeah, everything needs to be in the correct corner. So yeah, the red goes in the far corner. We need green and blue, or just green, to come out of this one. And then just blue to come out of this one. Sorry, let's get the red first. Get that properly set up. Into the corner with you, and we turn. Alright, who's providing blue? You are providing blue. Without falling. And you are providing green. Yellow is a red herring at this point in the game. Think that's everything? Yes. I have now completed level 11. Not 12, 11. Ooh, okay, we've got a white that we need to solve. Ooh, wow, okay, what all we have here? Alright, we've got a red platform that's in place, right? Good lord. This level's huge. Whatever that green is doing. What the green doing? Blue. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so I've got this upper level. What's the... What? Alright, so there's a white trigger on there. And there's more rooms to the side. Okay, so there's a red trigger, a blue trigger, and a green trigger. Were there any triggers over here? I didn't... No, there aren't. There is a white trigger somewhere. Ah, so we need to be... I need to be on this red when the red triggers so I can get up. Or, hang on. Is there a way to... I don't know. Alright, we're not going to worry about the red just yet. So I think the blue and the green... would be a good start. Oh, so I don't... Is the white a red herring? No, I need something to fill this in. And... the white gives me this, whatever this is. Alright, let's explore. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So the red doesn't go up, it goes out. But... Alright, do I need to make a block? What happens if I get rid of the green right now? If I get rid of green, does red move even further forward? It does not, so it just kind of stays there. Okay. Okay. How do I trigger this? I need to be up somehow. The only way I can think of getting up to trigger it that's a wall, would be to put blocks underneath me and jump down on them. Well, no, that won't work either, because they'll fall like right where I am right now. That's still not in a good spot to come get this. Oh, you're kidding. Now, what's that good for? Oh, wait a minute. So it moves forward, and it slowly knocks blocks down one by one, so you can stack in a way to move to the red, then the green, then the blue. Okay, okay. Click. Okay. So we want to knock the red off first, facing the correct direction. So that means we want to knock the blue off last. So fine, we take the blue with us. And drop it there. Hopefully that's far enough forward. Now we get green. Do a similar thing. Well, that failed. Because they're not... Okay. Okay, hang on. I need to go fix... Blue needs to be... Well... Yeah, blue needs to be further over. See now? How are we going to get the spacing here correct? That's my question. But as far forward as I think I can go without falling. Okay, okay. Green is now there. Okay, it is now mostly stacked properly. It is facing the right direction, it is facing the right direction. Cool. Alright, which means you... coming up this way. This is where you want to go, I think, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we go and trigger this, and we just stand and wait for all the whatever's to move. So red should move forward, yep. Then green should move out for us. And yeah. Okay, that was a little awkward, but once you saw how it worked and how to trigger the thing, we're fine. Alright, so what do we got here? I assume we have to go out the blue, which means we want to trigger red and blue, but not green. And we have a pillar that should let us do that. Yay, shadows. Okay. Now I want to do the opposite. We want to trigger green, but not blue and yellow. Which means that... Oh, you are stuck, aren't you? Okay. Well, two can play this game. Awesome. So now... Oh, oops. Now that we have 2 blocks at our disposal, I can just block blue, block red, and I should be good to go. Indeed. Oh, okay, we've got so many colors here. So we've got an always red and always green. Over here's an always blue. Here's an always red. We've got 1 block that we can work with. So, first things first, get the other block, which means we need to stop the magenta, the green, and the yellow. Stop the magenta, the green, and the yellow. Well, there's the yellow. I have stopped green and yellow. I have not stopped magenta. So is there a spot where I can place this? Where it's still blocking both of those, but also blocking that? Because that one, that's blue and red. So that's getting that blue and that red. No. It's getting that blue and that red. While the green and the yellow, I mean, I'm blocking green at the moment. Now, here's the thing. Hang on. So I blocked both of those. Now, I can personally... No, I can't personally block light. Is there another thing we can do? If I block blue and red, what happens? Not much, I don't think. So blocking this blue is that one, yeah. And where's the red? The red is coming from over there, so that'll be blocking this. They're on opposite sides, so actually, yeah, blocking that doesn't seem very feasible. If it was possible to just move the block onto pink and then let it drop down, we could be fine. But I need to get over to it first. And I can't move this block while I'm standing on one of these ledges. Yeah, I can do that. I wish I could just move it from there, but I can't. There's clearly something I'm missing. This is blocking this light. Gets us here, and I fall. Almost made it, though. Only I can't work on this box from a distance. So the red is there. Wait a minute. No, I need the second box if I want to block both blue and red. Yeah, for that red, I need to block that. Then for that blue over here, block this. And those two light paths just don't intersect anywhere. I feel like there's some sort of ordering patterns with these that you can work with. Because I can't figure out how to get all three at once. I really don't think it's possible. Because, yeah, to block all three at once, you need to get something that's in this line, and in this line, and something that gets with this. Which could be either that or that. I mean, if there was a spot between these two aimed at this, between these two aimed at that, oh, whoa, wait, how? Oh, because now I'm blocking the red to make the yellow. There we go. Right, yellow is a mixed color here, it's not a primary color. So, then all we need to do is do this. No, wait. Alright, hang on. So we need to find some combination of stuff now that blocks multiple receptors. In theory, a crisscross helps. So the crisscross that we've got right now is going from this wall to those two, which is great. But we now need to block both this and that, which means this crisscross isn't working for us. What we need to do is leverage this crisscross. Yes. Maybe. No. Okay. Now block both of these somehow. There. There we go. That took longer than it probably should have. Is that an achievement? That is not an achievement. Alright, what do we got here going next? Alright, so we've got a similar look to one of the previous rooms we've had. But now we've got a block instead. Alright, obvious thing first. Obvious thing first. Said, come on. So now all we need to do is block the lower level ones, which means, again, I bet we're doing a crisscross. Bring you over to this corner in a way that gets both. Let's get all the way into the corners again. Fling, flang. We're going to make this as symmetric as we can so that we can do this. Now that turns on the white, that opens the door over here. Okay. Switch up there that we need the trigger. And alright, so we've got a green light and a block and 2 platforms. I don't think we're going to make a machine like we did the previous time, but this platform can be used to trigger that. Oh, wait a minute. These platforms move side to side, not up and down, don't they? So what I need to do is stand up here, drop the green to get, I guess, both to trigger. But then I need to block them so that that goes back. So the first thing I need to do is pick this up and bring it with me. Without dropping it off the ledge. So we want to drop this off the ledge. Ah! Don't drop that. Perfect. Are we in line? Thanks. Oh, yes, I can see that. Perfect. All right. So we've got red and a red sensor. Okay. A white. So we need to get this to go up. Which means we need this to trigger. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing. Trigger it to go up. Then hit the switch to make it come back down. Hit the switch again to make me go up. Now we need to be able to hit the switch while we bring the thing up. Hang on. Well, first things first, get this down. Right. So what we're doing here is moving this back, moving this over. Now, when we hit the switch, white is on, the block will go away, red goes up, we get done. Huh. How far along am I? We're on level 19. Okay, cool. We'll finish this and the next one. I like this. I think the controls could be a little bit finer. Alright, so we've got all colors, red and blue, green, blue, red and green. We're going to have to be creative here. So first we need to get the other block, which means we need to trigger pink and blue, but not green and yellow. So pink and blue, but not green and yellow. Oh, neither of those are blocks. All right, so we need to get pink and blue, but not green and yellow. These, well, they can count as their own shadows. So that's green and blue. That's just red. Okay. So first things first, we just need a red. Unfortunately, that gives us those, but we can fix that by doing this. Alright, so now we need to do the opposite. So we need to trigger white, green, and yellow while blocking those two. So white needs all three, green just needs green, yellow needs green and red. So red needs to hit everything, and then we block that. Green also needs to hit everything. Alright, hang on. Let's first hit everything. Alright, so we need to stop the blue from going through to the pink and so all this is going to be an angling problem. All this is an angling problem. If we go a little bit wider with both of these, I think we'll be able to hit the green. Actually, that's all we need. I don't need to worry about doing the red thing. We just need to angle this slightly differently. There, we did it. Alright, that's level 19. Shadow Specialist, complete level 19. Okay, so if that's where an achievement is, I just got another achievement. We're gonna go way more than 20 levels here. So, ooh, that's just a wall. Alright, let's bring the box with me. Oh, that's rude. Stop, stop, stop! Fine. Be that way. Alright. Got one of these white-red reverser things. I feel like I'm going to need that red. Wait, what is... Okay, hang on. do that. On the thing. Press the button. Nice. We don't need green or red showing up. Ooh. Okay. How do we get green? That's the only source. No, it's not the only source of green. There's more green down here. Question is, how do I take it with me? Because that's a yellow. It needs both red and green. So what I need is to get that, like, yellow block down there, either up to here, or that yellow, what? White. We need a white somehow. I haven't seen blue as a source available anywhere. What? Hang on. Is there... Okay, there's nothing under that. Did I, like, miss something? Yeah, I can't make that jump. I'm, like, legitimately stumped right now. There's... Okay. So, what we can do... Okay. This is going to be a multi-stage solution here. Let me get back up to the top. And instead of putting the red where I... Oh, okay. So this red, we can take down to the lower level. And use it in place of this. Because we need to get this up to the top. That is the goal right now. Oh! I went up without it. Or it went up without me. Okay. Let's do the same thing. Move this all the way to the corner. What happened? Where am I? That's not what I want. You there? All right. So now I can get this here. Oh, oops. Did I need to, like, one by one bring these up? Yes. Well, no. Well, maybe yes. I jumped off, unfortunately. So if I make this face this way, That'll provide a green. So now that's a pathway. This I can now replace down here. Oh, hang on. What just happened? Oh, that's what happened. There we go. Now I get this up. Hit the switch. Awesome. Now we can go all the way up, trigger that. Okay, that's level 20. Oh, good lord, there are... Oh, boxes that trigger each other. Oh, lord. Yeah, we're gonna save that for later. This looks intriguing. But, like, how do you even rotate these? Or, hang on, what if I just do this? Alright, well, that was easy enough. 21. What do we got? It's a maze. Hello. I'm gonna go to the main menu. We actually haven't seen the main menu yet. I want to see. It's just a settings. You can reset. Okay, so it's just a single move forward. I do like it. I'm curious how many levels this thing actually has. I'm gonna go over to the Steam page. First person puzzle, manipulate light. Does it say? First puzzle, how different colors, form shadows, shift the environment. Chromatic Conundrum is a 1 to 4 hour experience. So I've already been at it for an hour. I feel like I've been making pretty good progress. You know what? Let's keep going. If it's a maximum 4 and I'm making good progress, then hopefully we're doing okay here. I need to bring light over. Oh, okay. You have to take the light that we've made and just turn it around. So you now come out this way. You turn around. All right. Got red. Wanting to create blue. We've got red creating green and green creating blue. That'll set something else off. Don't know what yet. Let's see. Now we've got red creating blue. So we need to get red shining this way while retaining the blue structure. Well, hang on, so if we have red creating blue, that doesn't let us trigger anything. Well, wait, so we can set this up? No. Yes, yes. We now just have red create blue. That lets us move both of these boxes over. So this green creating blue aims that way. And this red creating green, we can then do that. Got white. Lots of green create green. And just a green box. Oh, good lord. That's just a dead end, but it's not just a dead end, I'm sure, because we're going to need to move something over and... Ooh, oh, that's a white switch. All right, first things first. That brings us over there. We need to be on that when it triggers. All right, so how do we use these other green create green boxes? Because it seems like we're bouncing the green around. And how many bounces do we get? We've got 4 blocks to work with. So if I put... All right, hang on. So I need to be on that. So from here, if I shoot green over this way. Okay, so that'll be our first block. Hang on, let's move you out of the way. So if I'm in line with this, then I should be able to do this. Let's move it just a bit. Yeah. Oh, that's not right. That's better. That should work. So now I've got green shooting into this corner. Oh, but so here's the thing. If I'm holding on to that block, then as I move this way, it turns off the chain, and then I come back. So that doesn't work. And I can't just like drop the block, because then it won't light this one up either. I need to have something that will keep triggering no matter where I'm standing. No matter where I'm standing. I've only got 3 bounces to work with, and these are all really steep. Because, I mean, yeah, the easy thing is, or the first thought, not an easy thing, is just doing something like this, right? We're just going to try the dumb idea, because I think it's going to fail. I mean, just dropping that right there. Okay, I do get light onto the bottom whatever. So this is going to fail. Exactly. Now, that was interesting, seeing that if I placed this up top, as so, we light up the bottom area. Now, can I use these to use this to my advantage? Can you get placed on a slant? You can. I don't think that's going to help me. Yeah, that's not going to help. However, I do have a thought now. Because distance matters, if I do this... maybe? Maybe? Yes? Okay, so... now I'm doing this. So now that platform is moving, which we don't want. Oh no! The platform itself is blocking the whatever. Okay, hang on. Stop. Could we do it the other way? I don't think so. I think we need this where it is. We need to see that. The fact that the platform itself blocks things is almost making me think that going the other way is the smart way. Because, yeah. How else can we... how else do we get the distance that we want? Let's see, if we go over here, we get that, which is a possibility. But can we stay in the light? Yes, we can. This should work better. And my idea that I was doing well on time might be going away here. Now, please don't do a deekada on me, because that won't be fun. And it takes time to trigger everything. No! That's okay. We just go around and do it all again. Alright, so the platform is right behind us. And we got it. Thankfully, the jump didn't knock us off, or it was done quickly enough to work. Yeah. Annoying, though. Alright, now what do we got? So we've got a green trigger here, and a green-blue trigger. Or source, a green source, a cyan source, a yellow trigger, blue trigger, green source. Oh, lots of interesting ones. These are the cyan. Alright, so what do we need to do? So first we have to trigger red, green, blue, and then we trigger yellow. We've got, what? How many boxes to work with? We've got 3 boxes. We need to get 4 triggers going. We've got 4 boxes with this other one, so that's fine. We can place each one in the corner as needed, but we need to get red, green, blue started. So we need a green trigger over here. Red's in back. Blue's on the side. So it doesn't really matter. Well, hang on, it does matter. Because this pink box is not going to trigger on anything right now. The only thing that's going to trigger, the only box that's going to actually give us light is this one. But we can do this to give ourselves some pink. Alright, that doesn't help us. Which means this has to go to the other cyan source to give us blue on this side and a pink, something we can work with. Now pink hitting red gives us that. Yellow, hang on. This is what we're going to need. But we need to get the red. In a spot that works better. So we need this to be as far over as we can feasibly get it to get around the corner. Now this does this. Oh, now we have red and green in that little crossover spot, so this should work. We bring it over here. Yes. And so now we have to reorganize everything again. So this pink gives, what was the colors it gave us? It just triggers more pink. Okay. So it has to exist in here or over here. Well, hang on. This can go here. Well, this gets here. No, okay. You are giving red and blue. So, okay, so yeah, for yellow, we need red and green. So you're red and blue. You are just red. You are red and blue. You are green. So we need this green to be somewhere up front in a way that it's giving to that. And you're the only source of green. So you need to be hitting both of these lights somehow. That's what we need from you. Now we need to trigger red and green. Okay, you need to be in the green first. You are. So we need to drop red onto this somehow. So that's a pink trigger for red source. Pink trigger for pink source. Okay, hang on. Pink trigger for pink source is going to come over here. Pink trigger for red source. It's not. Oh, I need red up there anyway. And this green anyway also just needs to. Can I not get both of them? Oh, okay, I have both of them. However, we are failing at getting red onto this. Can I readjust this? Does not appear to. Hang on, if I get that pure red source, if I bring the pure red source over here, let's get this back to where we had it. I was triggering both of these. Whoa, what did I just do? There we go. So we bring this back. So it's doing something like. Oh no, I need it to show on that. Oh, see, so here's what I was trying to do. See if I could aim it in a way that gets both, but that's not working here. So here's the conundrum. I think I can. Can I do this in a way that doesn't block both of those? That is the question. Oh, that's so close. It's so close. Please, 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 no! We don't want to shut that off, but now we have more room over here. There we go. It works! Damn it. Okay. I don't even know what level I'm on anymore. Lots of blue needed with some red. Lots of green with some blue. Lots of red with some green. And not a lot of boxes to work with. So the first thing, obviously, the ramp goes up to solving the reds with the yellows. Or reds with green, and then we get the other boxes as we go. So we want you to get everything. And then we can just use you as a block on the red. Gets us another box to work with. You are, hang on. Yellow source gives red and blue. So we need to give wheat. What do? You give just green. Okay. Okay. Here's all of our greens. We also want to give blue, which is you. Oh, hang on. That doesn't give us red. Okay, okay, okay. So we need to get red while preventing green from coming in. All right. Ugh, that's rough. Oh. Right. Okay, so I made that unnecessarily complicated because I needed to keep the previous solution, which is provide green to everyone, and use something to block the red, and then I need to supply blue over there. So supplying... Wait, how do I supply both? I need to get green on both walls. Okay, hang on. Let's clear the field. I need to get green on both walls, which gets us like all the way back here. That is a green blue. You put green red. You put blue red, right? No, you put green red. Okay. We need green blue. Okay, hang on. So what we're gonna do, I feel like the solution is gonna be something like this. Or nothing like that. Blech. Alright. If I just leave everything the way I had originally found it, like that, I use yellow now as the blocking whatever to get this. Okay. I supply a green. Problem is now we're going to get the middle moving up. Or moving down, which we don't want. So the thing to do would be to move this like that. I think. Nope, now we're blocking that off. That's not what we want to do. How far back can we move you? Okay, now you're showing that, that's fine. Now we need you to come in here, block the red, while also doing this. Oh, we did it! We did it! The dance. Alright, so now we need to solve all three bridges at once. Using pink... Wait, do we need to use pink? If we got... One of you supplies red, blue already, right? That's you, yes. And you just supply blue. But you need pink to work. That's fine. I think that's fine. No, it's not. Because what are we doing now? This needs to move back a bit. Are we good? No, we're not good yet. quite. No. Alright, that's now off. We need to redo where everyone is placed here. I think you can get away with moving forward a bit. No. So you're teal. Where else are we seeing teal pop up? Well, over here, but that's because of this. I wonder. We use that same logic from earlier, where we just get everyone as close to the blocker as they should be. Wait, wait, wait. Did we cook? Oh, you are not quite in the right spot. You can be moved back just a smidge. Oh, that's wrong. How did we suddenly get that wrong? No. There. That's now right. That's still right. We just need to move you to the side slightly. We'll get this. It's just a matter of inches at this point. Alright, middle off on everyone. Oh, good lord. That was just annoying. Alright, complete level 26. I got another achievement. We're going to end there. That is a great spot to end on, I think. Actually, one moment. I'm curious now. If I go over to... Wait, where's my Steam? Because if I open my Steam app here... if I can go to my profile... Okay, so there are 6 achievements in this game. I have gotten 4 of them. Yeah. I think I'm good. I don't need to go all the way to finish. We'll end a little bit early. Those last couple are probably going to take a while anyway. So, that's that. We will go main menu. And yeah, we'll end there and figure out who to raid here in a moment. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Do all the fun YouTube stuff now. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see more like this. I have a link down in the description to my Ko-fi page if you want to help me at all. It's great for finding new fun little games like this. It is always appreciated if you do. And with that said, bye!